Nice to meet you today. Pleasure having you out here.
Yes, sir.
What do you want to learn today from this on-course lesson?
Kind of like how to stay focused throughout the entire round.
Staying focused on the entire round.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there anything else? Is there any kind of shot shape that you struggle with on the course, or where do you kind of lose it the most?
Left. Right now it's been left.
Miss a lot of things
Yeah,
left. More off the tee or
off the tee.
Off the tee, miss things left.
Yeah.
And then what are your strong parts of your game when you're on the course?
Mid irons.
Mid irons.
If I have like a 9-6 iron in my hand, I feel really good.
Yeah. And talk to me about kind of your mental process, about your pre-shot routine, or just your club selection. What goes all into that?
Well, I mean, I play out here so much, so I kind of just know. I feel comfort over pretty much every shot out here. So there's not a ton of. Okay. There's not a ton that goes into like process before swinging and stuff, but
yeah.
I guess it just kind of depends on the shot, what kind of shot I'm trying to hit.
Yeah. So demonstrate for me what that looks like out on the first tee. Yeah, so like when you're out looking at an aim point, are you looking at a place to aim? You're like,
I look at
go left, we got trouble left, we want to stay away from left, so like you aim right, like what's...
I look at the left bunker on the green, on this
bunker?
hole,
okay.
And I know if I push it a little bit, it's fine, and if I pull it a little bit, it's fine.
Okay, so you're just trying to go for where you can miss it and still be fine on both sides.
Yes.
Alright, as you did, you pushed it right and you're still in the fairway.
Yeah.
So why did you hit driver on this hole?
Because I want as little amount of yardage as possible into the second shot.
And are you comfortable with driving? Like you said in your other lessons that your best part of your game is off the tee and drivers.
Yeah, I'm comfortable with driver. I mean, I know that it's not like, I know that like out here especially you can miss pretty big with driver and be okay.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Well, let's go down the hole and see what happens. So you made it out to hole 2 here. You have pulled your shot to the left, and now you have an uphill lie. Talk to me about what you were processing and what shot shape are you looking for on this uphill lie. The green is 195 out, and what club did you pick?
6 iron.
6 iron. You normally carry your 6 iron 190, right?
Yeah.
All right. So let's see how it works out for you. Okay. So let's take a couple things straight here. You have the uphill lie. The one thing that I noticed, you had your ball kind of a little bit further back in your stance. It's not a horrible thing, but you hit it really fast with it being uphill lie. And you had a 6 iron, which if the green's 195 and you normally carry a 6 iron to 190, I would tell you a couple things. One, first I'd club up to a 5 iron. I grabbed it for you just because I figured this would happen. All right, so let's hit a 5 iron instead. And what I want you to do is when you set up to the shot, choke down with that 5 iron a little bit, right? Choke down with, you don't have to choke down all the way, just a good comfortable grip. And then let's get that ball a little bit further back in the stance, right? Because when we have it up, we have more room to hit the back of it, right? So choke down on it, grab that 5 iron, and just a smooth, easy swing. So let's do one more. Do one more time. You're kind of in the rough too, so it's unfortunate we're in the rough too. So I want you to just put it in the middle of your stance now, not far back in it. 3/4 swing, hit down on it. There you go. Alright. So with an uphill lie, just remember, it's going to add loft to your club. You're going to want to club up. And right now, instead of hitting a 6 iron, I'd tell you hit a 5. Maybe you can move up to a 4 iron depending on how straight your stance is. You got to club up a little bit. I would recommend that. But tell me, what did you take from here?
That I need to club up on these kind of shots. Yeah.
All right, Colton. So we just finished up our lesson series on here at hole 3 at Shaniqua. Tell me a little bit about your process before taking this lesson, and now that we've finished this lesson, tell me about what may have changed for you.
Well, I definitely feel like I'm thinking about each shot like individually more.
Yeah.
And I'm actually taking because at the start of the lesson I said I come out here and I just kind of know what shot to hit because I know it so well. Now that I think about it, what's the correct golf shot to play, and I feel better about that now.
And now, do you think a little bit more about what the lie does, what club selection, all that?
Yes.
Because I know back on hole 2, you wanted to hit a 6 iron when really that should have been more like a 4 iron shot.
Yeah.
Because of the uphill lie. And tell me a little bit about what's next for you after these 3 holes. What do you think you can take onto the course and learn by yourself?
I think I'm just going to be mentally better. I mean, I think that once I put this into play, when I go play rounds, I'm just going to be feeling better. I'm going to feel more confident about hitting certain shots because I know the process now.
So just going back to what you told me, what you wanted to learn, I feel like we accomplished that.
We did.
You wanted to learn a little bit more. You wanted to be more in the moment. You wanted to think about each shot more rather than getting distracted. And I think that was really the more key part, is you got really distracted from the other times, and now that I got you more thinking about each shot a little bit better. So I appreciate you having me as your teacher. So just keep working at it. When you're out there on the course, I really recommend spending at least 10 seconds or so on each shot. Really, just even more than 10 seconds, like 30 seconds. Look at the lie. Especially with wedges. Look at the lie. Think about what degree of bounce you need, which wedge, whether you need your 56 or your 60, and off the tee, think about where you want to place the shots. And I think really just take those extra few seconds on what club you should hit, and I think that'll set you up for better scoring. So appreciate it, Colton. Have fun. Enjoy the rest of your round.
Thank you.